The following program is sponsored by Capitec. Better never rests. Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Insider SA, your guide to living better. Join us today as we open up to Grammy winner Nomcebo Zikode and her husband Selwyn Fraser's formula for success in music and love. For international model Neetasha Singh, it's adventure that makes the heart grow fonder. Singer-songwriter Amy Jones weds her friend, manager, and one and only Lee Wilcock. Mr. India South Africa Mikhail introduces us to his true love, foot drifting. Meet 3 students pursuing their passions now that their studies are funded. And singer Karen Kortje finds a love to last with Officer Angelo Makka. Although singer Karin Kortje triumphed as winner of a top musical talent show and favourite of South African audiences, she's been less lucky in love. That was until she met police officer Angelo Makka.
We actually met through a mutual friend of ours, and I was the more persistent one. But yeah, I wanted to get to know him a bit better, and he was the perfect gentleman. You know, one thing led to the other. We went on a few dates, and we obviously found out that there is chemistry and we like each other's company. This is actually the venue where we started our love story. So that is why we're out here today.
After we started dating, we came up with the idea to create a show in Cape Town, and I told Karen, let's create a Christmas show. I came up with the idea and with the name Carols Under the Stars. This was where our first Christmas carols was, and we are now in the 6th edition of that production.
And that is exactly how long we've been together, 6 years.
For their wedding, Karen's knight in shining armour went for a change in wardrobe, giving designer Gareth Duncan an original, refreshing brief.
I was looking for something very unique, and I've been Googling some designs and everything, and what made it easier, I came here with a design, and I told Gareth, the owner, that this is what I want. We went through a few colors of material. I chose the material, I chose the color, and I gave him it, and he made magic with it.
For fans used to seeing her put on the glitz, the bride's dress from designer Robin Roberts was more classic.
She took out a few dresses for me, and it was hanging here, and we started with this one. And there was just something about this dress that caught my eye, and I went through all the others just to be sure, but I came back to this one. It's beautiful, it's elegant, but also the simplicity of the dress really captured me, and it's calm. I'm a glitter girl. I love glitter, I love show-stopping dresses, but with this one, it just brings everything together. I'm calm in it. I feel ready for the big step, and obviously I feel beautiful in it.
Karen came and allowed me to dress her exactly as I thought. So because of her beautiful olive skin tone, I chose pure white, and I just loved the delicate detail to go with her.
On the bridal couple's minds was how their union makes one family of her 4 sons and his 3 daughters. They'd each play a role in the ceremony presided over by Reverend Farron Watt, while Riza Ismail ensured everything went to plan.
The client's vision for the decor and design was very much to bring in her colors in terms of the emerald green. She was very specific about the emerald green. She was very specific about the gold, and also she wanted to bring in the yellows. And we therefore incorporated the yellows in the flowers just to bring in that aesthetic of the client's favorite color.
I met with him and I said, I will design something that's befitting for you for the day. This is a carrot and pecan cake, and it's Karen's absolute favorite flavor.
Pre-ceremony, the nerves are fine, but the moment I came down and I saw all the friends and family standing here, the emotions took over. I'm looking forward to seeing my bride, but I know I won't be able to hold back the tears.
I am very excited and grateful for the fact that we got to this point. I can't wait to see my husband-to-be actually waiting for me at the altar.
There to witness it was Dora Watt, who, as a young teenage mum, gave Karen up for adoption, but reconciled with her in 2019.
Is 'n miskikwaling en ek is bly dat Karen en Angelo by mekaar uitgekom het en ek is tevrede daarmee. Ek wil bly vir haar apart, maar dit is hartseer. Maar ek is bly vir dit nou, dat hulle twee by mekaar uitgekom het. Dis baie happy daarmee.
I was surprised. They look stunning. Angelo and Karen with a green suit and Karen with a white dress. Excellent.
I'm very happy that I have her as an auntie because it was my matric ball a few months ago. It was a surprise when she showed up and she sang a beautiful song for me as well. She always gives me advice and she tells me that I should never forget where I come from. I should never, even if I feel like it's my darkest days, I should always turn to God.
Karen and Anna is a couple, beautiful. While they've known each other for a very long term, for many years, what I can say, the exchange that they have for each other, they have an interpersonal link which other people don't have on a common basis on ordinary days. So I can say we as young people, we need to look up and we can learn from the magical atmosphere what they have surrounding each other.
Rooting for the bride from her TV talent show days has been writer and director Basil Apollos.
I happened to make friends with the producers and I tried to smuggle some more votes for this woman from Mukhlabo, not knowing that I would be meeting her and be writing her story and devising her story. After the first time we met, Karen was sitting across from me in my lounge, but I don't think she noticed that I had a notebook. Sort of into the evening she said, "Nou, wanneer gaan ons die storie skryf?" Toe sê ek, "Is klaar geskryf." I thought she could only sing, but she can tell stories like no one else.
Karen and I come from way back. I was Karen's backup singer. She always pushed my career until I entered the reality show, and I will always thank her. And Karen and I have been through so much together. I've seen her at her lowest, and I've seen her now at her highest. And this is the highest I've ever seen Karen Korck here. Or let me say, Karen Makka.
Angelo first became a fan of Karen's through her music. Now she loves nothing more than to sing his praises.
Well, to be Mrs. Makka, I feel honored, you know. He's a beautiful man and he's a kind man, and to have his surname, it inspires me and I love him so much. I feel honored.
Well, from my side, it was very emotional and very accepting, seeing that my family is accepting Karen into our family. As you can hear, die ding ruk hoor.
So the night has been beautiful, the day turned out to be amazing, I'm happy, and I can't wait to just go and party with my family and friends and enjoy the rest of the evening. Papa, are you ready?
I'm ready, my love.
Let's go.
Come on.
With Mr. and Mrs. Makka boasting 7 children between them, this will be a party, as much as a family. Just ahead, adventure is the food of love for Neetasha and Neetasha Singh Bogwandin. This is a story of a BCom accountancy graduate, once set to become a chartered accountant, until her love of adventure and modeling took her around the world. Then she met a man who shared her passions.
I'm Natasha Singh Bhagwandin, and standing next to me is my gorgeous husband Neetasha. Join us for a weekend away at the Izimvelo KZN Wildlife in Drakensberg. Let's have some fun. So we met at a famous hotel in Durban, and it's a funny story. So my parking is really, really bad. So I was at the parking lot and I parked in the middle of 2 parking bays. And next to me was Neetasha, who was parked there. And he obviously noticed that I was parked incorrectly and offered to assist me. Wait, you need to add, baby. How's it been?
Rocky road. Idea of the roads we're gonna go tomorrow.
The couple's festival of a wedding was a meeting of 2 people who live life to the full.
Born and raised in Durban, I'm a businessman and property developer. I have a passion for adventure. I love sport, gym, cycling, and all things fun.
We love adventure. My husband and I, we just absolutely adore adventure. We love traveling. So we have a bucket list of which we've been just ticking off. We try our best to make it at least
once a month.
Once a month. So it's my first time visiting Didima, and I love the fact that it's positioned between mountains. So the first thing you see as soon as you land and as soon as you park is just mountains all around you, which is so beautiful.
The Didima Resort in Cathedral Peak section of the Okahlamba Drakensberg Park was built a number of years ago, and as you can see from the shape of the chalets, they were built to resemble the caves or the rock shelters that the mountain sand would have used when they were painting rock art in the mountains. The resort also has a rock art centre which showcases the paintings of the sand people. The primary tourist activity is hiking. The park has over 1,700 kilometers of hiking trails. They can also obviously swim in the rivers, enjoy the waterfalls, the wetlands, the biodiversity. We also have a couple of cycling trails, particularly up Mike's Pass.
Neetasha has risen from a childhood in the tough streets of Phoenix to the heights of success and savors every moment.
Welcome to Mike's Pass in the Drakensberg World Heritage Park, 6,335 feet above sea level, an incredible place to be at, ideal for picnics. It's our 4x4 adventure route. A lot of time when we bring our guests here, they don't want to come back. They just want to sit and just be quiet and suck it all in and enjoy the beauty of being in the wilderness.
There's this serene feeling when you get on top of this mountain. It's absolutely breathtaking.
I think one word to describe it would be incredible. I think the greatest adventure I've done is probably summiting Kilimanjaro, which was an unbelievable experience, and it was literally life-changing.
I have to be honest, I have a fear of heights, but I've managed to overcome a lot of my fear after my marriage because my husband is an adrenaline junkie.
So my husband and I share the same taste buds. We enjoy a lot of Indian food, Italian, Portuguese, some Greek every now and then. I enjoy cooking as well, so he enjoys...
Absolutely.
A lot.
Love her food the most.
So my husband is really, really, really supportive. I mean, he's so motivational. He's the loudest cheerleader in the room. He pushes me to reach the pinnacle of my career. And to be quite honest, I think he is my #1 fan.
What do I admire about Neetasha? I mean, her determination. She's extremely ambitious, adventurous. We share a lot in common, and I guess we both are very eager to do what the other one loves.
So we woke up quite bright and early this morning at 3:30 for a hot air balloon ride starting at 4 a.m. I have to be honest, I am scared of heights, but everything went to perfection.
If Neetasha's wife was born for the catwalk, he's doubly proud of the opportunities she's created from that.
So my mom often tells me when I was 10, I requested to attend modeling school. I entered my first pageant at the age of 12. It was Miss Teen India, South Africa. And I think that was a defining moment because I fell in love with the catwalk and camera. And my journey in the modeling industry didn't end. I have walked for Milan Fashion Week, India Couture Week, Pakistan Fashion Week. I've spent months on ends in London attending and modeling for most of their fashion weeks. I've literally traveled the world with my career. I feel truly blessed to have represented South Africa on such prestigious catwalks right around the world. This evening I'm wearing Manish Malhotra, who's one of my favorite Indian designers. I visited India last year twice to get my measurements correct. So this lehenga is made with Swarovski crystals and is actually 100% handmade. The choice of color was actually my husband's choice because blue is one of his favorite colors. The reason for this outfit and this styling is because I wore this for my Sangeet night, which was themed disco jungle, and it blended quite well with our theme. So in 2010, I was awarded a scholarship to the United Kingdom called the Sir A. Bailey Scholarship based on academic excellence and leadership qualities. And during this scholarship, they actually challenged us to come back to South Africa and create a program of our choice. And I found my passion, which is women empowerment and modeling. So I incorporated these two passions and gave birth to Model Camp SA. So in 2011, I founded Model Camp SA. We've been successfully running for 12 years. I am the model trainer, but after each camp, I come back more empowered.
Having visited 52 countries, Neetasha finds the best in all people and places. But it's still hard to beat this place called home.
So it's been 3 days of absolute adventure and breathtaking views. So we have 5-year plans and 10-year plans and 1-year plans. So the future is going to be absolutely amazing. I don't want to divulge too much, but it's a lot of success, prosperity. We love the same things. We're both business-minded, so it's going to be a really successful...
An amazing journey, actually. We share so much in common.
But stay tuned. You'll see more of me on your TV screens. I think this getaway has made me decide that my husband is going to be my full-time personal assistant.
Cheers to that.
To Nirosh Bhagwandin, it's easy to fall for someone who is this in love with life and seeing as much of it as possible while she can. The feeling is clearly mutual. Up next, Grammy winner Nomcebo Zikode insists her husband is her greatest achievement.
Sponsored by Capitec. Better never rests.
Before her Grammy win, Nomcebo Zikode was a backup singer for 15 years, waiting for her break. What got her through was a love of the music and the support of her husband, Selwyn Fraser. Then she co-wrote and featured on Master KG's smash hit Jerusalema, and her star was born.
Wena ufana nenkanyezi ekhanyisa phakathi kwenzulu zobusuku, wena ufana nengelosi eyafika kimi ezoqeda inhlungu, bese ngiphelelwa ithemba. Hello, the Insider SA. This is Nomcebo Zikode, of course, the singer-songwriter, the Grammy winner, the business lady. Today, we are in studio together with you guys, and yeah, spend a day with me. I hope you're going to enjoy. Gilonoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Music is my life. Growing up, I loved music so much. I was singing everywhere. I remember I used to scream singing, and one of my neighbors will be like, "Hey, Nomcebo, why you are making noise?" And I'll keep quiet for maybe 5 minutes. After that 5 minutes, I'm back again. You know, when something is just in you, you can't help it. I can describe my genre as house music with an element of gospel and a little bit of amapiano. I'm not so much into amapiano, but you do get amapiano in my music. So with kancane amapiano. I'm saying gospel because also if you check my lyrics, in most cases, zine gospel, zine touch here gospel. When we made in Jerusalem, honestly speaking, again, we didn't know that's the song. People will love it so much. I think the beat is amazing. Also, my voice, the way I wrote, or maybe the way I sang the song, I think all together, like, you know, like all together, it was just too nice. Because, you know, sometimes you can listen to the song and you'll be like, the singer didn't do justice. This beat is amazing. So I think for this song, the beat was amazing, the song, the writing, because sometimes you can have a beautiful voice, but if the writing is also not so nice, you know, I think the writing also was amazing, I think.
The artist couldn't know that when she then recorded Bayete, lightning would strike a second time, winning music's greatest prize.
My collaboration with Uzakes and Vota Kilamen was really amazing. Really, really, really amazing. I really, honestly, I know Zakes, whenever we are having this discussion, Nomcebo, I knew that we're going to take this one, you know, all because of the sounds that we put together, also your voice, because if you know my writing and the way I'm singing, I'm not trying to be like, no. It's authentic. Winning a Grammy for me really meant so much. I was surprised, I was happy, I was over the moon, like I was blown away. But hence I'm saying that Mabechazi ukuthi you won because it was authentic. So ngajabula kakhulu. Yeah, I was just over the moon. Mina, whenever I'm going to studio, I'm not going to studio with that mentality yokuthi Nomcebo, you're going to win a Grammy, Nomcebo, you're going to win a Song of the Year, like this song is going, you know, I'm just doing it for the love of music. I'm just doing something that I like, you know, something that I love. So for me to write a song only to find that maybe the song is loved by the world, it's a bonus on top.
As much as that voice is a tribute to her culture, Miss Zikode enjoys looking as Zulu as she sounds, which means shopping authentic Zulu attire.
I don't think I'm specific. I don't think I always go with fashion, but I love beautiful things, of course. I just love something ukuthi ingifanele. That's what's important for me. Like I want ukuthi ngigqoke into ehloniphekile ngibe yi-lady all the time. I love dressing like a lady. I'm not a person who always see things from other people and then mase ngiyigqoka, because I always understand that we are not the same. Even our body types are not the same. So I can't see something from someone else and namase ngiyayifuna, uyayibona. So yeah, njengoba ngibona nje ngimuhle nje uZulu girl, Zulu girl, Zulu girl, Zulu girl. What I love the most about cultural outfits is that, let me talk about us Zulus. Yinhle man, the way nje esihlobisa ngakhona siba bahle, uyabona nje ilonto engiyithandayo ukuthi siyaqama. So ngiyayithanda kakhulu imvunulo yethu, especially kwaZulu. Not to say angiyithanda ezabanye, but nje ngiyayithanda kakhulu ngoba iyasirepresenta ngendlela right, isenza sibe bahle even more.
Over cheese and yama at the local market, the artist introduced us to her husband Selwyn Fraser and what they mean to one another.
Something that keeps me going is to come to places like this, spend more time with my family. I'm always away, I'm always overseas, and you find that I'm not with my kids. So whenever I'm in South Africa, I just love to spend time with my kids together with my husband.
I'm a lucky person, I'm a lucky man to have this wonderful, this beautiful, this amazing woman in my life. Sisuwakude kakhulu and uyangihlonipha nami ngiyamhlonipha. Into engingayithandi uyayisho nje straight to type baby la. So nje ngasho ukuthi I'm so blessed and I'm so happy. And also Very shy pod. Ebusuku uyapheka ebusuku. Yakho nami ngidle ngisuthi. Yabo.
I'm busy with my new album. I haven't given it a name as yet, but very soon. And I know that people are going to love it. I think everything is looking good.
Love is in the air. That's why. And this city, our country, and the world can hear it in Nomcebo Zikode's voice. Next up, the real-life love song of singer-songwriter Amy Jones and her manager Lee Wilcock.
Keys to my past that won't set me free. I think I'm in love with you. You're to be within my heart.
Singer-songwriter Amy Jones knows that love is the heart and soul of music that endures. And her relationship with manager and friend Lee Wilcock began on that note.
I met Lee at church back in 2015, but I met his dad, who's no longer with us, before I met Lee, and he connected the two of us.
Some years went by, obviously we'd achieved so many things in the music space, and only later on I'd come to realize that I actually loved this person. And it was just such a beautiful moment where it was like literally in a recording session. Amy's done the first part of the song, there's no chorus, and I can feel the song is kind of directed straight at me. And then like, she's like, I don't know what else to write about, what do we do in the chorus? And I'm just like, yeah, Amy, I think I'm in love with you. And she was like, yeah, that could work, but I'm actually telling her, I think I'm in love with you, you know? And our love and romance started right there.
Lee brings his children Cyan, 16, and Joel, 11, into the partnership.
I'm definitely looking forward to gaining beautiful 2 kids and also an amazing husband. I think I always tell Lee that God bless me triple-fold, because I get triple the love, I get triple the hugs, triple everything, you know, and it's just so beautiful. And I'm looking forward to being a super mom to the 2 of them. They are incredible individuals, and it's kind of cool that I get to play a big part in their life and get to help them and navigate certain things in their lives to help them become better humans.
I'm so excited for the wedding. My brother and I, we've been looking forward to this for a long time, and it's so good to see them happy and excited. And my wish for them is for them to be extremely happy. They're already happy now, but I want them to grow together in happiness and love. And I'm really excited for their journey together, and just experience every moment together being a married couple.
With bride and groom so clear-eyed on what matters to them, Colin Williams' job was a breeze.
In terms of the decor and design, Amy and Lee were such an easy couple to work with. Amy literally said, I want a fairy tale wedding, and they wanted music incorporated. So we had vinyls as the table setup, and then also each table's name. So instead of going the conventional way of numbers, we went with song names. So we incorporated things that the couple love, that are aesthetically pleasing, but relate to who they are as a couple.
There was such love in the air that Chanel Martinison could literally feel it.
I'm the matron of honor, and I feel extremely honored, as the word says, to be standing next to Amy on this day and to have walked this journey with her and to just see her grow as much as she has over the past 11 years, but also over this wedding planning leading up season. She's just grown so much as a person, so I feel very blessed to be here.
What we did with my hair and makeup today was basically a very classic look to fit in with the Bridgerton vibe of my wedding dress. You know, it's big, it's saying princess, it's saying queen.
In terms of the detail of the dress, her bodice has all been hand beaded by myself, and her fabric was also hand beaded, but we brought that in from India. And she has a surprise element. She's got 3 dresses in one. So yeah, she'll be giving everyone quite a run for their money.
As for the groom, he went for the Johnny Cash look, supported by his men in black.
I like the look and feel of the suit, just the black elegant look, like the matte with a bit of shine. And then we had the pants cut short, nice skinny feel with a white sneaker just to pop and stand out so we can just look great on the day.
With Lee, what you see is what you get. And, you know, I would not have wanted to be anyone's best man other than Lee. He's got a heart of gold, he's selfless, you know, he's the type of person that will go out of his way for anyone. And I just feel that I'm honored and I would do exactly the same for him as well.
I've known Lee for pretty much 25 years, give or take. Grew up in the same town together. It's an honor to be a part of the groom's team and be a groomsman for Lee. You can see he's truly found his soulmate.
It was a full house of RSVPs, as guests from both sides of the aisle and as far as Germany and Great Britain did whatever it took to get here.
As I'm walking down the aisle, wow, this is it. This is the moment that I've been dreaming of, I've been waiting for, and man oh man, I'm excited to marry this handsome guy.
For me, with Amy, it's just, I think it's just a heart that drew me in. The way she approaches people, the respect she has for people is just really, really, really beautiful. And also just her gentle spirit and so loving. She often slows things down for us. And I think it's there where I find my moments, the most special moments, where we have that quiet time together and just be still, and you know, that's the most beautiful part.
The thing that I appreciate and love most about Lee is just his genuine heart for others, kindness and gentle spirit. And I admire the father that he is, a dad who doesn't even miss a moment. Honestly, never misses a thing, and he's incredible.
Classic movies and albums turn on love stories, but Tracy Lee Oliver was witnessing the real thing.
What a couple. I'm so happy to be a part of this day. It is so seldom that you come to a wedding where you are actually so excited about being a part of this special day. And I know that this means everything to them, that we are all a part of this, celebrating with them at this amazing venue. And I just want to wish them all of God's blessings and all of the best.
I am close to Amy and Lee. They've become family to me. I'm so happy for them because I always remember that when Amy came in for an interview, Lee was always around and Lee was always the manager. But I never put two and two together because I just thought, wow, they have good chemistry. They are lovely people, you know, but little did I know they were actually seeing each other. And eventually when I got closer to the inner sanctum, they revealed that they were actually a couple. And I love the fact that at that point when I realized, Amy started creating these songs that made more sense than ever because it was all about Lee. And now they're married, and I think that's how music came together and connected them, which is so beautiful.
Baby, the best part of me is you.
I was blown away when he started singing, and the tears had me. It was just such a beautiful moment. Like I always say, he is definitely Ken Barbie. You can do everything.
It's a song that we've always listened to ever since we fell in love, and there's so many words in that song that resonate to me exactly who I am and our relationship. And I thought, you know, how cool would this be if I actually sing at the wedding? It'll be a big surprise, you know, it'll be unexpected. And it actually went easier than what I thought, and I kind of loved it, to be honest. I kind of enjoyed singing for Amy on the wedding day.
I think they're an absolutely beautiful couple, and tonight just kind of illustrated what true love is and how honestly, purely and real they are in terms of loving each other and to bring two beautiful families together. Amy performed for Lee, which was really special. I don't think he expected that, and it's just really a good time to celebrate love and happiness and life.
While the bride has performed to crowds of 30,000 plus, nothing could come close to this audience of one.
I feel incredible knowing that I'm officially a wife, and I honestly feel so blessed, so thankful. and I feel so loved by this incredible man of mine. What an cool husband.
Amazing. Yeah, no, I'm just so excited. It's a new journey, you know, and it's something to embark on together and just build this life, and it starts today. We're so excited to be together, and it was a special day to start it off.
Followed by a honeymoon in Mauritius, then a life making sweet music together. And we can't wait to hear it. Coming up, Mr. India South Africa makes drifting respectable, and have laptop, can study.
Sponsored by Capitec. Better never rests.
A love of family life in his home province, with its mixed masala of street customs, tradition of outdoor sports and business, and a style all its own. That's what shines through the nation's newest ambassador of Indian South African culture.
Hello, Inside SA. My name is Mikhail, the winner of Mr. India South Africa 2023. So I grew up in Durban locally. I was from Nalusha. I grew up in a big household with my 2 grandparents, many siblings, many cousins, and I moved here in 2017. It was a big shift moving from a big house to many people inside. It was a good change as I grew as a person. My upbringing was very good. I had good role models such as my parents. They guided me to where I am today. I give all credit to them. My fitness journey started back in 2020 as there was not much to do. So I took a liking to being in shape, to fitness. And I think of doing fitness not as much of a hobby, but as more of a stress reliever. It's a safe space where I can go to and just relax, be myself, and just take in with nature and just calm down after a stressful day.
True to his field of study in entrepreneurship, Mikhail got into this competition to put his skills to the test in the real world.
Well, I was looking for a different career path to explore and expand my horizons. That's where I met Danny Mudlia. He introduced me into the world of modeling, and he brought up the idea of me joining Mr. India. So I took it as a risk. I took the opportunity that was fortunately given to me, and I'm happy that it worked out the right way. The group of finalists that we had this year, we were very close. It was very strong competition between the 11 of us, but it was a good journey meeting the fellow finalists, learning from them as well as them learning from me.
There's a strong family history in the auto world, and Mr. India SA looks to be headed that way too.
So my interest for cars started young. As my father was in the car business, he used to bring home various types of models. That's where my interest and passion of cars really started. My car collection varies from American muscle cars to Italian supercars to German sports cars. But these 3 here are my mid-condition favorite ones, as you would call it. This is the Fast and Furious Supra. This actually was a gift from my father as a child. And this one is just a very rare car to me. I can't find the specific make in the shops anymore. That is why I've kept it in this box. My favorite piece out of this whole car collection would be, I bought it, I cannot find it anymore. I built this car from scratch. All it came was this white shell as you see it, but I put in this engine, the wheels, the mirrors, everything. So I put a lot of time and effort into this car.
Mikhail's passion for drifting and custom cars is shared by fellow Mr. India South Africa finalist Jared Marimuthu.
This car is a 1992 Nissan 200 SX. It's an S13. It is a very unique car. It is a Japanese sports car. In the world of drifting, it's one of the most chosen vehicles. From a very young age, I've been investing in cars. It actually motivated me to get a part-time job during high school to actually fund my passion for cars and building them. Eventually, when I was old enough to actually put together an engine, I started building car engines, and it just never stopped. I met Mikhail for the very first time via the Mr. India South Africa platform. He had a very good aura to himself. Also, me being a car guy, when he arrived, he came in with a Golf 7R, which caught my attention as well. He was just a very approachable person, you know. Whenever we needed help, whenever we needed assistance, he was always there to guide and assist us, and he is just one of the genuine people that you meet along the journey of life.
Thanks, Jared. That was amazing, brother.
Anytime for you, brother.
Let's go back to my house and meet my family.
Since his cooking played a central role in him taking the title, it was right that the winner credit the source of these talents.
This is my mother. Her name is Najma. So what are we cooking today, Mom?
Grilled prawns and lemon with lemon butter sauce. Some garlic bread, some salad.
That sounds good.
Mikhail was full of life, very energetic. You couldn't keep him in the house for more than 2 minutes. He was a person, as growing up, just wanted to be busy. He loved the outdoors. He was a child that when you give him something to do, he will finish it, no matter how long it takes. He's very determined. So when he came to me and said that he's going to enter Mr. India South Africa, I knew that he's going to do his best and only his best. That's the type of child that he is.
My mother taught me how to make many of her dishes, including these garlic prawns, the memon akani that I made for the cook-off. The dish that I most enjoy cooking with her is definitely that memon akani. Meet the rest of my family. This is my father, my older brother, Umar, and my younger brother, Asad.
Look, they're all wonderful boys, you know. They're all good boys, but they have all different characteristics. One's outgoing, one's very outgoing, and obviously my small fellow is more homely at the moment. These are my boys, you know, they're good boys.
I admire his go-get attitude, his personality towards things, where in an aspect as if he wants to do something, he'll be stuck in it until it's finished. And he's accomplished it in a way where people can see that what he's done and all the hard work that he's put in.
My ship is heading to a BCom entrepreneurship degree that I'm going to be soon to finish, and hopefully my aspiration of becoming an entrepreneur and opening up my own company will be in the near future for me, as well as expand my modeling career and hopefully take part in many more competitions to come.
With the love of a supportive family and a stable background, anything is possible. Up next, what to do when you know where you're going, but the funding to get there is all at sea. Students are feeling the love this year as places of learning partner with Capitec and SmartFunder to finance their education and transform their lives. Whether going into first year or continuing to study, Capitec wants them to know that one bank has their back.
The main reason why anyone wants to study is to be a better version of themselves. And the access to funding to get the education is such a core component. And I think what we want to do in this partnership with Capitec is to make sure no one is left behind and that everyone can have access to quality funding for education.
Today we are at Richfield, where we have got quite a few students on board, and we're just here to have a quick chat and some fun with them today.
Richfield has recently launched a new brand promise of quality education that is accessible and that remains accessible to many South Africans. We have launched 7 brand new premium campuses with state-of-the-art auditoriums and rolled out 3,000 brand new computers nationally, as well as an academic team that has both the balance between academia but also the industry experience as well. Nationally, we offer qualifications from high certificates, diplomas, degrees, and even postgrad qualifications such as honors and our flagship Masters in Business Administration.
Students who choose Richfield are career-focused with a specific goal of becoming experts in a relevant business or IT faculty. We also incorporate a distance learning approach. Our distance learning approach caters for working-class individuals to ensure that they also receive the same high-level education that our contact students obtain.
The offering that Capitec has at the moment, providing that financing available for high quality education, aligns very well and actually complements our vision to become very much accessible. They actually lessen the monthly installments. Therefore, more and more South Africans have access to high quality education.
Since the ability to learn and work remotely is just as important in a quality education, Capitec teamed up with social media personality Scott Garda to help bridge that gap too.
I am at Richfield today just to maybe bring a little joy and possibly even make someone's year, hopefully, I don't know. Today we are here to make a little dream come true, okay? So today we are going to hand out a free laptop to someone. So how the rules are gonna go is the first person to lift up their hand and get the answer correct might win a free laptop. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you ready to win something free? Okay, the first question is, how much money can you get for your education with Capitec Education Finance? Okay, read?
Up to 500,000 rand.
Woo! Yes! Well done! Well done! What's your name and what do you study?
I am Karin Brooks. I'm currently studying BSc IT second year.
And what would it mean to win a laptop?
Because load shedding is a constant issue. You can work anywhere, anytime. If the RAM is amazing, I can do coding. And also if there's enough space on the laptop, I can upload my schoolwork on it.
Okay, stunning. Thank you. Second question, are you guys ready? How long can you qualify to pay back your Capitec Education Finance loan? This guy.
You have 84 months to pay.
Stunning. What's your name and what do you study?
I'm Mikhail and I study bachelor's in IT. And getting this laptop will kind of be helpful because my current laptop crashes a lot. So while I'm working, it resets everything that I do. So getting this one will be very helpful in my work.
I'm so happy to hear that, Mikhail. You came to the right place. And the last question is, can you use this loan to pay last year's fees?
Yes, you can.
Okay, yes, that is correct. Well done. What's your name and what do you study?
My name is Nomcebo. I study Bachelor of Science in Information Technology.
What would it mean to win this laptop?
This laptop means so much to me because my old laptop is crashing day and day. So I hope this laptop from Capitec has so much space because we do a lot of coding.
Smart man to bring up Capitec.
Better never rests, especially when it has a decent laptop. So all the students were on tenterhooks to see who'd won.
The winner is Karin Brooks. Okay, but wait. And Mateo. But also Vuyo. Yes! Everyone's gonna get a laptop. I think it's an extremely important service that Capitec and Smart Fund has created where students are able to study, because there's so many students that aren't able to study, but having them support them and giving them an opportunity to study, I think it's quite special that they're able to change their lives in the biggest way.
Thank you so much to Capitec and Richfield. This is going to be super helpful. I'm a big fan of programming and that's kind of discouraging when you're working and everything crashes. So this will help a lot. Thank you so much again.
This is very awesome. Thank you.
Wow, this is awesome, guys. Capitec.
Anybody who needs access to funds in order to pay for their education can approach their nearest Capitec branch or just visit our website for more details on the offerings we've got available.
As well as tuition, so many everyday costs make the difference in our education. So stand a chance to win 1,000 Rand towards your expenses, courtesy of Capitec. To enter, reply to the competition post on the insidersa.co.za social media platforms and tell us how a Capitec education loan will assist you or your kids in bettering your lives. And remember to use the hashtag #BetterNeverRests. T's and C's apply and can be found on the Insider SA website.
Another feel-good production.